I'm drunk.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us for another whiskey review with Mike and Billy.
I'm Billy.
I'm Mike, and today we have a special guest.
Debo.
This is Derek.
Howdy.
Derek had a fantastic beard outside, and we said, you know what, come in here and drink whiskey with us.
That's true.
Kidding. Billy, introduce our guest.
My balls have actually touched that beard.
That's not true, by the way.
That's a hell of an introduction.
Debatable.
We just go with it here.
So this is my good friend Derek DeBras. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
He's wearing turtle shell glasses. Alright, so Derek's a good friend of mine. He is the gun lawyer. If you have a problem in the lower 48 with a gun, he's your man.
It's not just.
Do you have a website? What's the name of the...
OhioGunLawyer.com.
No, what's the big law, the whole like nationwide thing?
Munitions Law Group.
Munitions Law Group. They're sexy as fuck. Not all of them have beards like this.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
tell you. I'm gonna warn you right now.
Just a gratuitous blow.
But it's pretty cool.
Got a YouTube channel.
There's
So-
well, yeah. What's your YouTube channel?
Gun
We'll
Lawyer.
put it right here. Gun
Lawyer.
Lawyer. That's it.
The
That's
Gun
it?
Lawyer, yeah.
That's a great
So
channel.
YouTube.com
Gun Lawyer.
/
I think it's the Gun Lawyer.
Did you just drink that already?
Yeah, it's good.
He's breaking the rules already.
That's all
You
right.
didn't tell me about the rules.
It's an off-scope show.
There is no rules. There's no rules.
We done the
All right, America.
All
Okay,
right.
That's good.
guys.
Okay, so
Show 'em.
today we are going to do the Old Ezra 7-year-old 101 proof, which
Not
breaks
that
down
old.
to 50.5. maybe?
We're gonna be hammered after
Something
this.
like that?
It breaks down to we're gonna be hammered after this.
Now we've done another Ezra
So I'm just trying to tell everybody that I'm trying
Ezra
to-
Brooks.
Ezra Brooks whiskey.
We did the
before.
original, and also I have a story about a weird, like 1960s Ezra 12-year rare sipping whiskey. This is a sipping whiskey. This is not a whiskey you just want to fucking downpour through your throat hatch. But you know how me and Mama do. Hello.
So Bill, let's talk about the color.
Let's talk about it. She dark though,
It is dark.
ambery.
I imagine
I
artificially
want to date
colored.
a woman this color. I say it all the time, but it's seriously true. But look at it. It's fucking beautiful, dude. It looks like a toad squat on a log and shat out a little beautiful whiskey.
To me, this is straight caramel. This looks like caramel taffy you get at the fair.
Reminds me of a cowtail without the white part on the inside. In fact, what are you seeing there, Deebs?
What color you got?
Color?
Let me give you a little. Here,
It looks
you hold
like-
it.
it
I'm not
looks-
holding your fucking thing, man.
It looks like amber.
What am I carrying your shit?
It is. It's like
Yeah.
it's like an amber stone.
It's almost like your beard and the light parts of your flavor
kinda.
saver.
A little darker.
Flavor saver, light part.
Yours might
Okay.
be darker.
Now,
a
man-
fabulous golden beer for a fabulous caramel whiskey.
Speaking of fabulous, now listen, America, this is some serious shit. 101 proof situation,
But you don't get it on the nose.
No.
dude.
It's a soft
on the
nose.
tail.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
This is a man. It's vanilla. It's honey.
I get a lot of anise.
a little bit of that.
I get a little pepper.
White pepper.
You're just making this shit up as you go.
He hates white people. Smell it. Tell me what you think. No.
What
Put
do
your
you
nose right in there. Put your nose
Smells like
right in
bourbon.
there.
Give me 3 good whiffs. Good.
Little everything bagel.
Man, I tell you what, vanilla, caramel.
There's definitely vanilla caramel.
It reminds me of the fair.
There's zero smoke. Cotton candy-ish. It's very
Yes,
sweet. Very
yes,
sweet.
very
smell.
sweet.
Very sweet smell. Little
I-
spice.
I would-
What kind of spice would you say though? Cardigan, cinnamon. What are we talking about?
I think a little cinnamon.
Cinnamon for sure.
Definitely
Yeah.
feeling that. The sweeter spices. Little allspice.
Little allspice.
Little Jesus Christ.
Man, I tell you what.
Jesus.
That's a good Christmas drinking whiskey.
From the original Ezra we had, I am pleasantly surprised with this.
Way better on the nose. Now,
Way
let
better
me
on the
surprise
nose.
you. Let me not ruin the fucking. What's it called when you tell them the end of the story before the story happens?
Spoiler.
Raven with the answer. Ding 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 ding. Thank you, Raven. Spoiler. It doesn't taste like the first one.
A little bit of sugar.
You going in?
Yeah.
A little
I'm
bit
going
of
in.
burnt
I'm going
brown
in.
sugar.
I'm going in.
Do we get burnt brown sugar?
I don't know what
Burnt sugar. I'll tell you what, that's fine.
Molasses, a little molasses.
That's it. That's what I was trying to find.
Yeah, maybe that's the
Yeah.
sugary.
I'm getting a little molasses.
Yes. Yeah, Billy, well done.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's go in for the taste.
Best YouTube partner ever. Cheers.
To you, good sir.
And Jesus.
Fuck.
Ooh. Dry.
I get a lot more of the caramel.
I get a little. I feel like I just ate a date. A really dry date.
There is fruit in this one.
Oh yeah.
I can't really pick out. It's my first time having this whiskey. I can't really pick out what the fruit is.
I'm getting like an appley, like a red apple, like a really dry. red apple.
You know what it is? You know, like a caramel covered apple without the nuts at the fair. I keep going back to the fair thing.
You're in the fair mode.
But the caramel colored or caramel covered apple at a fair without nuts. I'm getting a little bit of that
Tastes like a burnt marshmallow.
without the sour from the white or from the green apple. Excuse me. Not white apple. There is no such thing.
I think there is a white apple.
White peach.
I know there's a white tomato.
It has a nice
It
liquor
just hit
to
me
it.
right here. Bagoosh.
It's almost like a caramel,
Warm me up.
It's like something exploded in my mouth.
a fudgy caramel.
Like
It's
badoosh.
a good winter bourbon.
Whiskey is good when the weather's
It's a good hiking bourbon.
Does it make you warmer?
Yeah.
It definitely leaves you with an elevated temperature.
I'm chewing on the sides of my, because they're tingly.
Now what I did is I added a little bit of water to this, about half a straw full.
This would be good when we hike in the West Virginia mountains.
What do you, Debo? Talk to us about this whiskey.
What do you want to know about it? I don't know.
What do you
I'm not
think
an
about
expert
it?
on
How does it?
I like
How
it.
does it feel in your mouth?
I'm a big fan.
How does the whiskey feel in your mouth?
I think when it's in my mouth, it feels real smooth. And
Put it in your mouth and let me.
the tails.
Put it in your mouth for a second.
Let me finish what I'm saying. The tails where the life comes at in it. You know, it like kind of opens up on the back end.
You're right. I agree. I think it opens up with that. You get a lot of caramel to me at the back end. Sweet caramel.
It is sweet. On the tip
Very
of the
sweet.
tongue, on the front of the tongue.
It's sweet and then it goes
Yeah.
to caramel.
Yeah.
Now I added a little bit of water to it. Let's nose it one more time, guys, and tell me what you think.
I'm gonna nose it down.
Is this aged 7 years? Is what? Yeah, aged 7 years. This is genuine sour mash Kentucky straight bourbon. Old Ezra.
Hold on now.
And so much better than the first Ezra.
Can someone
we
hand me my
had.
guitar? Hold on now.
So much better than the first Ezra we had. By
the
a
anise, the anise just
way.
got sweeter. The anise just got sweeter.
I agree. The water is not only made this sweeter,
Oh, I'm feeling a little.
but now I get a lot more of the caramel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Oh man, it's so much sweeter.
I feel
with
like
the
I'm
water.
standing inside of Thunderdome right now.
Tina Turner's there and everything.
Yeah.
And the midget.
Big wheels keep on rolling. You know that?
Tina Turner was great in that movie.
Oh my God, I would still have sex with her today. Right now, how old is she? 102.
I have no idea, but she was great in that movie.
Yeah, I'll get some lube. You know.
Okay.
Deebs, tell us about your experience here.
I like it.
What are you feeling there?
It's got different flavors over the different parts of the tongue. But I really
I
like
am
how
starting to get a little orange now that it's.
he didn't let me finish.
You just-
Sorry, we interrupt each other.
You did.
You gotta
Get
be
used to
quick.
it.
You did. Finish my sentence.
You're
You're a lawyer.
you're a first, third person.
I like how it opens up in the back, and that's my favorite thing about it.
Let me ask you this: with water, not only does the caramel and the sweetness come out a little bit more, but I get a little bit of vanilla. Is anyone else getting?
I'm
that?
not getting the vanilla.
No,
I gotta give
vanilla?
it.
getting
First
some
of all, I gotta
nutmeg.
give it a little bit to Lucille.
There is kind of a nutty quality
I'm
to
getting
it.
some nutmeg.
She's
to it.
fine.
Hazelnut.
No,
Hazelnut.
These nuts.
it's more of an allspice. It's more of an allspice. Who said these nuts?
As far as spice, I'm still getting cinnamon first, probably allspice second,
Yeah.
and maybe a little.
There might be a little these nuts in there.
There is something sweet I can't put. Yeah, some sweet I can't put my finger on. It's my first time with this whiskey.
Like a cheesy ball.
It's good though.
You know what? It smells like a Tootsie Roll.
You know, chocolatey notes.
It's a sugary caramel.
Yeah.
Sugary caramel.
Saltwater caramel.
It's impossible to have salt in
I'm
whiskey,
gonna be-
but the remembrance of
Yeah.
salt is what I think.
Here's where I'm going with this. This is something I could just drink regular, every day. Mm-hmm. Every day.
Isn't Basil Hayden your go-to?
Yeah, but I mean, that's like $40 or something.
Yeah.
This is cheap.
I like this.
How much is this, Billy?
I don't think you're ready for this price.
It kind of
Give it to
reminds.
me.
It kind of reminds me of Hudson Bay.
$15 American.
It kind of reminds me of Hudson Bay because it's got a real nice head on it, nose on it.
$15 American. What is
I
that
think
in
you
the
have a cute
UK?
nose as well.
That's true.
What is that in UK? $15 American? It's like
Ooh, that's like $17,000 in euro money.
Nah, man. The UK in pounds.
You can't trust them euros.
It's like 2 pounds. I'm talking English.
Oh, they did the Brexit thing. I forgot about that.
It's like
Trump got
pounds.
elected, so
Brexit.
Let me tell you something. If you like a sweet
Have you ever had a traditional English breakfast?
tea?
No, like a breakfast.
Well, no.
You are, sir,
What is it?
sir. We cannot continue to be partners in this escapade. Listen,
We'll
we
go
got
tomorrow. We'll go tomorrow morning.
well, we can get rid of him.
What are
I'll
you
just
doing?
sit in.
We'll go
Who
tomorrow
the fuck
morning.
are you?
I don't know. You said you couldn't be part of this anymore. I'll do it.
All right. So here's what I know about the Ezra. I know that this is leaps and bounds better than the original 90 proof one that we had reviewed a couple of weeks back. Leaps and
Can
bounds.
someone grab the bottle?
Ezra Brooks.
There's no one there. Literally, it's a ghost.
We were not super flattering with your first.
Where's the distillery
Offering.
at? Where's the
It's
distillery?
bourbon,
Kentucky.
so
We're
guess
at
where?
Kentucky, though.
I am not sure. Distilled and
It's-
aged at the Ezra Brooks Distillery, Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville. I love Louisville.
Did I say it
I was down there for the NRA convention this year.
That's real. That's
I
real
was in
because you're a
Louisville.
gun guy. You're a gun guy.
I was in Louisville for the first time about 2 months ago. I was in Shelbyville
Love
and I
that
stayed in
city,
Louisville. Louisville was a great city.
Great town.
Any of you watching us from Louisville, Kentucky,
We love you. Send us bourbon.